The demon was bathed in what was meant to be a holy light, but he could tell it was corrupted. In the wake of your defection of the 10 Commandments, Estarossa suddenly rose to replace you. The young-looking elder demon felt that name ripple beneath his skin. It had been almost 3 millennia since he had heard that name. And he did Lord Mael in. He was the goddess cleanse. No, my ray of hope. The corrupted nature of the light began to bleed and warp, and Meliodas started to activate his darkness to counteract the corrupted light. But it started to mutate more. There were voices, screams of terror and agony, fear, despair. I wanted to be at his service longer, even if my feelings will never reach him. Meliodas, through the confusion, was struggling to transcend. But before he could regain his bearings, the troll goddess screamed out, Vanish! Vanish to a world of monsters where you belong! When Meliodas vanished from the spot he stood, there was terror within the human goddess's eyes. However, the heavy steps of a titanic man rang deep throughout the cavern. What happened to my captain? Meliodas crash-landed within a different world. From atop the building he appeared from, he saw something terrifyingly transcendent. From a tiny man's body, a beast towering above the heavens, composed of bone and flesh, rose up, and the many marble walls around the area shattered and broke, revealing titanic humanoid creatures. There were many questions in his mind, but upon hearing the voices of despair once again, they all cleared away. Only 2 thoughts rung throughout his mind. 1, getting home to the people he knew and loved, and 2, saving the innocent. As he watched these massive creatures roam and trample over the earth, he sighed. Well, while I wait for Merlin to try to find a way to get me back, I might as well help out a little bit. It's been a while since I fought something Albion-sized. Meliodas grinned and he lunged into battle. Thank you to our $5 patron, Sinus Lancelot, and a big thank you to our $25 patron, the Mr. Greed. The time has come, in a world long lost to war, battle, conflict between man, beast, titan, and legend. A demon has appeared upon the climax of this very world. What shall transpire? Will this single creature be able to stop a threat that dares to destroy the entire world? Find out now. What's up, guys? Pencil here, and here we are to discuss whether or not Meliodas, the captain of the 7 deadly sins, can stop the rumbling from Attack on Titan. And this video won't be that long. No, I'm kidding. But Meliodas stopping the rumbling is something that I was wondering about ever since the rumbling became a thing within the manga. Ever since the idea was introduced to me, I was like, what could transpire here? But obviously, I put some specific stipulations on this, and we'll be covering a couple different scenarios, a couple different Meliodases, because a lot of those things exist. But obviously, the primary scenario is the one that's going to be introduced, or was introduced in our intro, which would be Meliodas right when the rumbling starts. Like, he's right on Paradise, right when it happens, and Eren has started, keeping it pushing. Now, the thing is, right, we have to get into a little bit of scaling. So let's talk about the power, speed, and abilities of all of our combatants. Now, we ain't gonna talk about none of that. I broke y'all ankles right here, right now. Meliodas wins. Like, hands down, instantly just shows up, round start, and stops the rumbling with, like, an arm chopped off by Zeldris. I hate to say it. Like, the best you can get the Attack on Titan verse to is, like, large city level. If you wank it. I used 10 years past Meliodas. All you really need is baby Meliodas and give him a sword. But seriously though, like, there's nothing I could feasibly see a single, even all those colossal titans, right? Because the only thing they have is size, and This is one of the rare cases in life where size doesn't matter, because Meliodas could literally one tap the Titans, like, and that sounds bad, but like he could literally just, and then their legs are exploding, like every violent gore guts literally. It's nasty to even think about, but it's how it will go down. Eren, that gigantic Titan, all Melly needs to do is sneeze on it, a little bit of Hellblaze, and that whole thing's burned to the ground. Like, there's absolutely nothing. And the thing is, right? I don't think Eren could literally tell. This is gonna sound bad. He could literally transform the entire Eldian population into even more Attack Titans, and then focus them all on Meliodas once he knows he's there, and still wouldn't be able to do anything. Like, Meliodas could literally go to sleep. He could go to sleep halfway. Like, he could leap over the entire Titan army, land in the ocean, take a nap, and then proceed to get stepped on, to wake up, shrug a little bit too hard, and then probably stop the entire run. Like, the man's a monster relative to that verse. Like, I don't say this lightly, but he really does solo. Because what do you really want the Titans to do when they have no feats in order to damage him, to sneeze on him, to breathe on him? Like, Meliodas can withstand purgatory, and even if all the Colossal Titans were to give him a big old hug and steam themselves to death, I think that's light work compared to purgatory. So I got nothing. Like, I don't see anything they could do. and that's like if Meliodas is just like messing around, you know, he's just being good old Meliodas, like one tap, one tap. Like, if you were to actually put like a bloodlusted or like decently serious Meliodas in there, like the one Meliodas that pulled up to Leonis trying to save Elizabeth, you put that Meliodas in there, he's literally just gonna like vaporize the entire area. Here's the thing. He probably wouldn't do that, because it depends on where he is, right? Because if he's in the middle of the ocean, like he's intercepting them along the way, he literally could just pull a Danafor and just, and the whole area is being wiped, like 4 miles. Oh, everything's just gonna be gone. He could easily do that. But say he literally does have to 1v1 every time. He could run the Titan Gauntlet. It would take no effort for he. Picture this, right? Meliodas is how tall? Like, well, hold on, let me look this up right now. But think of how tall Meliodas is, right? And then think of how tall the Colossal Titan is. Let me take a look. Meliodas is approximately, if I'm not mistaken, 5 foot. And let me see, how tall was the Colossal Titan? How tall is the Colossal Titan? 60 meters tall. I'm just going to say meters equals yards for simplicity's sake. 180 feet tall. Now look me dead in the face. And now picture this, right? Take this 5 foot tall individual, picture grabbing the toe of one of the Colossal Titans, and then proceeding to beat the other Colossal Titans to death. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. Like, can you imagine Meliodas just grabbing one of them and then leaping to the heavens and then proceeding to body slam it into Eren's Titan face? Like, Eren would have no idea what would happen. Like, that whole timeline, like, Eren would be chilling in the Foundry, be like, yeah, what the heck is going on? Like, everything would just fall immediately. Like, I literally can't see a way. Like I said, even if Meliodas is asleep, I feel like Meliodas' casual durability, even while knocked out, is enough to just ignore all of them. And the thing is, it's with his speed gap, right? Like, bare minimum, let's just lowball him all the way. We'll say he's a couple times faster than Lightning. Like, he's really light speed and above, but let's not even go into deep scaling. Just being a Lightning timer in the Attack on Titan verse is just, you're dominant. You're literally over the entire verse by hundreds of times. So it wouldn't even take him that long. He would literally pull up, probably draw a Lost Vein and be like, man, do I really need this? Throw it away. Probably pawn it off somewhere, get some money for the Boar's Hat, like 10 years in advance, and proceed to bully everything, and then be like, all right, bet. Oh, there's my ride. And then Merlin teleports him back to the main verse. Like, I got nothing. Meliodas would absolutely just, he would eat the verse alive. And like, depending on the Meliodas, like, if you were to take prime Pharaoh Meliodas or like a Berserk Meliodas, he likely would actually just eat the verse. Like he would eat the Titans. They probably all look like well cooked. Well, not well cooked because they're all like raw steak. He would just. You know what's up? Like I can't even imagine what it would look like to bystanders, right? Like imagine you're Mikasa in this situation and you just see like this little, like you probably couldn't even see him. He would definitely perception blitz the entire verse. But imagine you're just your average Eldian and you're looking up and you just had this whole conversation with the wielder of the founding Titan within the paths. And he's like, I'm gonna destroy all the world, and then suddenly he just drops. Like within less than an instant, within literally a flash of lightning, everything just vanishes, destroyed immediately. I mean, the only issue is, right? Would the founder be? Yeah, the founder would be destroyed. All the Titan powers would disappear. But that honestly, ironically enough, leads to a temporary good ending. Like, even if Eren were, but that's the weird thing. Well, it's not a good ending for Eldia. Let's be real; they're still gonna get executed. But in terms of the rumbling, world saved. I wish I could. I wish I could alter this timeline, alter a different future, render a world like if we equalize the stats, Meliodas will have to resort to Hellblaze and just burn them all to the ground. Like, but we ain't doing that. We going raw, unequal stats. Meliodas blitzes bodies the whole verse, literally takes 2 colossal titans, and then spins them so fast that he drowns the rest of them with the remainder of the ocean, and then proceeds to beat Eren to death with 2 colossal titans. And then just while he's waiting to be teleported back home, goes and solos the rest of the verse just for fun. Like he'll just run across water and go beat up Marley, and then the rest of the world. He would literally dominate that entire. Like if he was on his prime Meliodas mentality, he would probably just conquer the verse for fun. He just wouldn't. He wouldn't even care. There wouldn't be a verse left. If it was the end of series Meliodas and he was bloodlust, he probably just blow up the planet. or at least he'd life wipe it. Just imagine an EOS Meliodas just using Trillion Dark and just tearing through the entire area of Colossal Titans. Just picture that. And like any other Sin could literally do the exact same thing. I'm confident. No, Gotha would be horrible. Yo, I may talk about Gotha doing the rumbling too, because like the funny thing about all the Sins is that some of them will just brute force it without a care in the world, but others could have fun. But Meliodas, he's definitely just the kind to just walk up and be like, crack the neck, roll around, and kill them all. Like, it's easy as that. However, those are my thoughts. Please tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. Is there anything the Attack on Titan verse can do? Is there? I'm open to all suggestions. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's a data book statement out there that says Eren has the power to annihilate the planet in an instant, and then he just bodies Meliodas until we get to like later incarnations of him. But personally, I think Meliodas bolos. But those are my thoughts. Please tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also hit that little notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come with the channel. And also, I do have a Patreon down below, and I appreciate any support you're willing to give. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with the Pencil, writing off.